It's a big day in the Parliament. Home Minister Amit Shah is set to table new bills, and this could be very crucial. Remember, this is just hours after 3 new criminal bills that had been had been withdrawn, and there'll be changes that will be added to it. And while we await further details, and Rahul Gautam is tracking all the latest on that. Rahul, I come to you now because with the government withdrawing what were already new bills, what does it mean when we say that the Parliament Standing Committee has made recommendations which will now be added, and all of this will have to be tabled again?
Sources in Parliamentary Committee on Home Affairs have informed us that because of the fact that there were many changes that were suggested to the bill that has been introduced earlier by the government. Therefore, it was decided that the government is going to withdraw these bills, the 3 important criminal bills, and they're going to reintroduce them in Parliament for smooth passage of these bills. Now, remember, 3 important criminal bills that are Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita, the other one is Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the third one is Bharatiya Sakshya Sanhita. The 3 important criminal bills are all set to replace Code of Criminal Procedure Act, Indian Penal Code, and the important last one is Indian Evidence Act. Now, the government has been saying that since these laws were drafted back in 1800s by Britishers, and therefore these laws and these acts are outdated, and it is high time the government should bring in new laws and new bills so that justice could be delivered to citizens at the earliest. And therefore, the government had drafted these bills, 3 important bills, but because of the fact that many experts,
Rahul, are we expecting that there will be bills with regard to Jammu and Kashmir as well? That there is going to be a women quota bill and 33% reservation for J&K Assembly also in Lok Sabha? Is that also likely to be brought in? What are your sources telling you on that?
Absolutely. Pooja, you rightly pointed out that we all know that how for the past a couple of days the government has been discussing the important Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act bill in the Parliament, and therefore you rightly pointed out that in fact Amit Shah yesterday himself said that they're going to bring in act to ensure reservation for ST and women, and you rightly pointed out that the women reservation quota in Kashmir is something which is likely to be expected today as well on the floor of the House. The government has been going very aggressively when it comes to Kashmir. They've been saying that it's a historical blunder which is being corrected at this point of time by the leadership of Prime Minister
Important day. Rahul Gautam is tracking all the latest from the Parliament. Remember, this is as much about new criminal bills, but they are with amendments. But with Jammu and Kashmir, 24 hours after the Article 370 has now been legally also has got the sanction to be removed, to be scrapped, to be abrogated. Now, what next happens for the Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir with the direction of the statehood? So that's also going to be another big development today expected in the Parliament. New criminal bills that are that were withdrawn and will now be again brought in the Parliament by Home Minister Amit Shah is going to be a big development in the Parliament and the floor of the House. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will likely introduce the 3 bills in the Parliament. They are basically to seek to replace the colonial era criminal laws. They have been redrafted. Various recommendations were made by the Standing Committee. This comes after the Union government announced the withdrawal of the bills that were introduced in the Lok Sabha. Remember, this was in the month of August. Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita will replace the CRPC. Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita bill, which will replace the IPC. Bharatiya Sakshya bill will replace the Evidence Act.
इस देश के सम्माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने 302 झंडे चले गए। इंडियन पिनल कोड 1860 की जगह भारतीय न्याय संहिता 2023 अब एस्टैब्लिश होगी। क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड 1898 की जगह भारतीय नागरिक सुरक्षा संहिता प्रस्तावित होगी, और इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट 1872 की जगह भारतीय साक्ष्य अधिनियम 2023 प्रस्तावित होगा।